Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We begin in the name of Almighty Allah, the most magnificent, the ever merciful. We glorify Him, we praise Him, and we elevate His name as He ought to be elevated. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I extend to you the eternal, the universal salutation of peace. Peace, blessings, and mercy of Allah. A most pleasant good morning going out to you on this beautiful Friday morning. As always, I do hope that you are safe and sound, healthy and I pray that Almighty Allah continues to bless us and continue to guide us all. I'm your host and brother in humanity, Imam Safraz Ghani, here in your company once again on this auspicious and holy day of Friday, the day of Jum'ah here in Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to take the opportunity at this point to say a very special thank you going out to Pandit Shivan Hari Prasad for those beautiful and wonderful words of inspiration and motivation. And of course, as we always do, wish him a safe and speedy trip back home. All praises are due to Almighty Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the magnificent, the merciful, Master of the day of judgment. O Allah, it is you that we want, from you only do we ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed your favor. Not the path of those who have evoked your anger, nor the path of those who have gone astray. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Today's Islamic date is the 6th day in the month of Rabi'ul Awwal. We are now in the 3rd month of the Islamic calendar. We are now rolled over to the 3rd month, and we are currently in the year 1445. Last Friday, which was the 15th of September, the moon to bring to an end the month of Safar, which of course is the 2nd month on the Islamic calendar, was looked for on the evening of Friday the 15th of September. And I can report to you that the moon was not seen, which then resulted in the month of Safar, the 2nd month on the Islamic calendar, then having 30 days, which then meant that the first day of the new month, the month of Rabiul Awwal, was on Sunday. So again, today is the 6th day in this new month, the month of Rabiul Awwal, very special month. It is the month of the birth of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And of course, today also coincides with the 4th Friday in the month of September in the year 2023. And as the days go by, the weeks roll over, the months roll over, we pray that Almighty Allah continues to guide our footsteps to all that is good. At this point, as we are now getting ready to commence the holy day of Jum'ah here in Trinidad and Tobago, allow me now to take the opportunity to welcome you live on air, on the internet, and of course live on Facebook as well for this weekly program titled Soul Inspirations. Your program for inspiration, information, education, and entertainment. By all means, do keep it locked on to 103.1 FM. This is Soul Inspirations, and I'm yours truly, Imam Safraz Ghani.
My heart is so full of longing. I wish to be close to my beloved. I dream to walk in the streets of Medina and to quench the thirst of my spirit by visiting you, O Muhammad. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Nabi Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Nabi Allah, ya Rasul Allah. I left all my troubles and worries as I entered your mosque so gently. And as I finally stood there before you, I couldn't stop my tears from falling in your presence, oh Muhammad. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Nabi Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Nabi Allah, ya Rasul Allah. Oh, Taiba, your breeze is so blessed. Indeed, it brought life back to my spirit. I left my heart with my beloved, sending blessings on Muhammad. Oh, Taiba, your breeze is so blessed. Indeed, it brought life back to my spirit. I left my heart with my beloved, sending blessings on Muhammad. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Nabi Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Nabi Allah, ya Rasul Allah.
You are tuned into Soul Inspirations on 103.1 FM with yours truly, Imam Safraz Ghani. And as always, I must say it's an absolute honor and once again a personal pleasure to be in your company for around about the next hour or so. I want to take the opportunity as well to say a very special thank you going out to the sponsors. The program this morning is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Adams Project Management and Construction Limited, located at number 66 Omera Industrial Estate out there in Arima. Contact number 645-8326-663-9144. Island Chicken Meats and Poultry Processors, located at number 47 Currently Savannah Road out there in Charleville. Contact numbers 471-3850, 382-5418. Nicer Brand Products Limited of number 23 Bokal Road out there in Canupia. Contact number 665-3078, 665-3079, and F&A Hardware and Shopping Center, located at number 288 Roshad Douglas Road out there in Barrow. Contact number 277. And also you can reach out to me via the WhatsApp number 2914103. Thank you so much for all of the messages I have received thus far. It's always a pleasure to have you on board with us for the program. And of course, on the program this morning, as we always do, we've got a very, very intriguing segment lined up for you. We start off with a short inspirational segment, followed by the early morning call to prayer. And of course, as we go through the course of the program, I'll be sharing with you a few beautiful Islamic selections. And coming up a bit later on, as we get into our lecture segment, I'll be talking about mediocrity in spirituality. Very, very important discussion that, of course, is coming up in our lecture segment. So lots to look forward to on this beautiful Friday morning. By all means, do keep it locked on to 103.1 FM. This is Soul Inspirations, and I'm yours truly, Imam Safraz Ghani.
हम तेरे बिना रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। हम तेरे बिना रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा। अब तुम ही हो, बस तुम ही हो या रबी, बस तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरी हर खुशी, मेरी जिंदगी, बस तुम ही हो या रबी। तेरा मेरा रिश्ता है कैसा, एक पल दूर गवारा नहीं। मेरा सब शाम बस है तेरा, वक्त मेरा बस आपका है। कोई लम्हा मेरा ना हो तेरे बिना, हर सांस पे नाम तेरा। अब तुम ही हो, बस तुम ही हो या रबी, बस तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरी हर खुशी, मेरी जिंदगी, बस तुम ही हो। My Lord, you have come and seen me. I was lost and found now. You made love so easy. My Lord, keep me on the straight path. You're my one and only. बस तुम ही हो, तुम ही हो, बस तुम ही हो या रबी, बस तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरी हर खुशी, मेरी जिंदगी, बस तुम ही हो।
Allah's blessings and mercies on this beautiful Friday morning. Yet again, we give thanks for life. We thank Allah for all of the blessings He has bestowed upon us. And as you look forward to another day, another week, another month, live each day as though it is your last. And always remember that your time is now. Now is your time to shine rather than tomorrow. Today is your time for change. Today is your time to restart. Today is your time to conquer. Today is your time to be fierce. The time to change, the time to become a better person is now, right now. Starting today, say to yourself that I need to forget what's gone. I need to appreciate what still remains, and I look forward to what is coming next. And always take pride in how far you have come, and have faith in how far you can go. And as long as you remain connected to the Almighty, He will deliver you to where you have to be. Life is about all the moments. So don't wait for them to happen. Rather, busy yourself in creating those moments. So I say to you this morning, may Allah bless you this day. May He bless you, and may He remove all challenges, or obstacles, or hurdles from your path. May He open the doors of mercy upon you, and may He continue to guide your footsteps to all that is good, towards happiness, prosperity, strength, and of course the courage to face all that will come your way. I want to take the opportunity as well to say a very special thank you going out to the sponsors. The program this morning is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Nicer Brand Products Limited of number 23 Brokar Road in Canupia. Contact number 665-3078, 665-3079. F&A Hardware and Shopping Center located at number 280 Russia Douglas Road out there in Barrackpore. Contact number 277-8000. Island Chicken Meats and Poultry Processors located at number 47 Caroline Savannah Road out there in Charlieville. Contact numbers 471-3850, 382-5418. And the Original Barbecue Hut Limited, located at number 85 to 89 Sipera Road, Victoria Village, out there in San Fernando. Contact number 657-9429. With that being said, our inspirational segment is coming up very, very shortly. So by all means, keep it right here on 103.1 FM. This is Soul Inspirations. And I'm yours truly, Imam Safraz Gad. So the theme for our inspirational segment this morning is live for yourself, you live in vain. Live for others, you live again. Live for yourself, you live in vain. Live for others, you live again. On that note, let me share with you this. There was once a miser, a stingy person, who had buried his gold in a secret location in his garden. So every day, he went to the spot, dug up the treasure, and counted it piece by piece to make sure it was all there. He made so many trips that eventually a thief who had been observing his movements guessed what it was that the miser had hidden. So one night, the thief quietly went, dug up the treasure, and made off with it. When the miser discovered his loss, he was so overcome with grief and despair. He groaned and cried and tore out his hair. A passerby heard his cries and asked him what had happened. He started shouting, "My gold, my gold! Someone has robbed me and someone has taken all of my treasure." So then the passerby inquired that you kept your gold there in that hole. Why did you put it in there? Why did you not keep it in the house where you could easily have access to it and you can use it to buy things? So the miser looked up with a horrifying look on his face and he said, "Buy?" He said, "I never touched the gold. It was so precious to me that I could not even think of spending any part of it." So on hearing this, the stranger picked up a large stone and threw it into the hole. And he said, "If that be the case, then cover up that stone, because that stone is worth just as much to you as the treasure you have just lost." The moral of this particular story is saving, spending wisely and appropriately is a good sign only if you do it with a good purpose. Otherwise, a possession is worth no more than the use you make of it. So this morning, I want to talk to you about the power of using your resources for the good of mankind. We live in a world filled with immense potential and countless opportunities to make a positive impact. Each one of us possess unique resources, whether it be knowledge, skills, time, or wealth, which can all be harnessed to bring about meaningful change and contribution to the betterment of society. If your resource stays with you and is only limited to yourself, then the benefit of that resource is restricted, and the greater part of that resource will either be wasted when death overtakes you, or it will be passed on to someone else who will use it for their own benefit. If, on the other hand, you use your resource for the benefit of mankind, then the benefit of that resource becomes widespread, and that will become your legacy after you leave this world. First and foremost, knowledge is a valuable resource that can be utilized to the benefit of mankind. In this day and age, you have access to an unprecedented wealth of knowledge right at your fingertips. It is your responsibility to seek knowledge, to learn, and to share that knowledge with others. By educating yourself and others, you can empower individuals to really make a positive change in the world that we live in. Furthermore, your skills and your talents are unique resources that can be employed for the betterment of society. Each one of us has abilities and passions that can be utilized to create positive change. Whatever your skill or talent may be, Think of it as your superpower, and you can use it to inspire and to uplift others. You can use it to encourage them to see the world from different perspectives, and you can use it to help them to foster empathy and understanding, to improve the quality of life for people around the globe. Time is another resource that you possess, and it is one that should be used wisely and generously. By dedicating your time to volunteer work, by dedicating your time to community service or mentoring others, you can make a tangible difference in the lives of those who need it the most. Investing your time in things, in causes that aligns with your values and passions can create a ripple effect, inspiring others to join in and to add value to the collective efforts that we put forward in the world. And finally, your financial resources can be a very powerful tool for positive change. Whether you have great wealth or modest means, you can use your financial resources to support organizations and initiatives that address pressing societal issues. By donating to charitable causes, funding research, or investing in socially responsible businesses, you can contribute to creating a more sustainable world. In conclusion, we are all endowed with unique resources that can make a positive impact in the world. Question number 1. What resources are available to you? Once you figure that out, you can then make a plan to use those resources. By leveraging your knowledge, your skills, your time, and your financial means, you have the capacity within you to contribute to the betterment of mankind. So this morning, let us embrace this responsibility. Let us recognize the immense potential within us, and let us work collectively to create a more compassionate, a more just, and a more sustainable world for ourselves and for all generations to come. Remember, it is not just the magnitude of your resources that matter, but the intention and the integrity with which you use those resources that truly defines your contribution. So again, live for yourself, you live in vain. Live for others, you definitely live again. At this point on the program, we now go to the early morning call to prayer. The early morning call to prayer is being brought to you this morning through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Cunupia.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على حي على
A very special thank you going out to the sponsors. The program this morning is being brought to you through the kind courtesies of Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Canupia, Trinilink Solutions Limited located out there at Waterloo Road in Aruka. And of course, you can check them out for all of your IT sales, solutions, and services. Contact number 788-4186. The Price Club Supermarket located at Ramsaran Street in Chaguanas. Contact number 671-7777. Point Fortin Hardware Limited Wholesale Division located at Frederick Settlement in Caroni. Contact number 662-1233-678-0857. Autonation Performance Trinidad Limited for all of your genuine Honda replacement parts located at number 114 to number 116 El Socorro Road out there in San Juan. Contact number 674-1073. I want to say a very special thank you as well going out to all of you who have messaged me on the program this morning. Thank you so much for your messages. I'm of course humbled by all of the messages I have been receiving. May Almighty Allah continue to bless you and yours on this very special day of Jum'ah. May you have a very, very productive weekend and a productive week ahead. Coming up very shortly is our lecture segment. So by all means, do keep it locked on to 103.1 FM. This is Soul Inspirations. And I'm yours truly, Imam Safraska.
يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفتاح العليم القابض الباسط الخافض الرافع المعز المذل السميع البصير الحكم اللطيف الخبير الحليم العظيم الغفور الشكور الحليم الكبير الحفيظ المقيم الحسيب الجليل الكريم الرقيب المجيب الواسع الحكيم الودود المجيد الباعث الشهيد الحق الوكيل القوي المتين الولي الحميد المحسن المبدي المعيد المحيي المميت الحي القيوم الماجد الماجد الواحد الصمد القادر المقتدر المقدم المؤخر الأول الآخر الظاهر الوالي المتعال الباقي التواب المنتقم العفو الرؤوف مالك الملك ذو الجلال والإكرام المقسط الجامع الغني المغني المانع الرافي والنور الهادي البديع الباقي الوارث الرشيد الصبور
الصبح بدا من طلعته والليل دجى من وفرته है नूर साहर चेहरे से तेरे और शब की रौनक जुल्फों से अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह Allahu 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 Allah Kanzul karami maulan ni'ami Adil umami li syari'atihi नेमत का हसीना है मौला गंजीला ही रहमत है आका हादी है तमामी उम्मती के ओ रहनुमा है शरीयत के अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह سأتى الشجر نتلقى الحجر شق القمر بإشارته उंगली के इशारे पैर चले हिजाज से पत्थर बोल उठे और चांद हुआ है दो टुकड़े अंगुष्ठ के इशारे से अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह جبريل أتى ليلة أسرى والرب دعا في حضرته जिबरील आमी पैगामे खुदा लेकर आए थे शबे असरा अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह अल्लाहु 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 अल्लाह فوسيلتنا هو سيدنا والعز لنا بإجابته الله 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 لا إله إلا الله मैं भटका हुआ था परेशान था मैं सहारा भी मुझको मिला था न कोई तुझे मैंने सबके दिलों में जो ढूंढा मिला मुझको अपने ही दिल के किनारे या अल्लाह या अल्लाह या अल्लाह या रहीम या करीम ज़मी के हुस्न में शराबूर था मैं उठाता था सर ढूंढता था मैं तुझको पहाड़ों सितारों बदलती फिजाओं को जब मैंने समझा मिला मुझको तू ही या अल्लाह या अल्लाह या अल्लाह या रहीम या करीम या रहीम या करीम माफ कर दे मुझको भी तू ही तो बस मेरे है सबसे करीब हाँ करीम या रहीम या करीम माफ कर दे मुझको भी तू ही तो बस मेरे है सबसे करीब हाँ करीम लगा के ये दिल मैंने दुनिया से देखा फिर ऐसा हुआ दिल लगाया ये तुझसे न दर में न शहर में न अपने ही घर में मिला जो सुकून कलब तेरे घर में या अल्लाह या अल्लाह या अल्लाह या रहीम या करीम या रहीम या करीम माफ कर दे मुझको भी तू ही तो बस मेरे है सबसे करीब हाँ करीम या करीम माफ कर दे मुझको भी तू ही तो बस मेरे है सबसे करीब हाँ करीम या करीम माफ कर दे मुझको भी तू ही तो बस मेरे सबसे करीब हाँ करीम
Welcome back. I'm yours truly, Imam Safrazgani, host of this weekly program titled Soul Inspirations, your program for inspiration, information, education, and entertainment on this beautiful Friday morning, the day of Jum'ah. We pray that Almighty Allah continues to bless us with all that is good in this life, as well as in the life of the hereafter. At this point of the program, we now get into the lecture segment. And of course, you can reach out to me via the WhatsApp number 2994103. You can send me a message via the Facebook feed live as well. And also, if you want to see a live stream of today's program, you can also visit my personal YouTube channel as well. So this morning, we're talking about mediocrity in spirituality. And as we head into the long weekend, as we head into the Republic Day weekend here in Trinidad and Tobago, That is a very, very important message to understand. As human beings, we are all drawn towards excellence and perfection. We all have a desire to be the best in whatever field we operate. We strive to be head and shoulders above the rest because we appreciate accomplishments and we love to be acknowledged and recognized. Therefore, as human beings, we are willing to do whatever it takes to become the best, even if it means resorting to unethical means and unethical behaviors. Sometimes it doesn't matter the feathers we ruffle as long as we get to the top. We strive for perfection with real passion in our physical and material lives. But unfortunately, that passion does not seem to extend to our spiritual lives. As human beings, we are an embodiment of two components. Number one, the physical aspect, and number two, the spiritual aspect. And just as we strive to achieve goodness, we strive to achieve excellence, and we do not accept mediocre measures with regards to our material and physical world, so too should we aspire to achieve greatness, excellence, and we should never ever settle for mediocre standards with regards to our spirituality. Almighty Allah mentions in the Quran that Almighty Allah loves those who strive to achieve excellence and perfection in their spirituality. A civilization cannot rise if people do not try their best to achieve best results in whatever they are doing. If you are a student, of course, you should not just focus your efforts on barely passing your exam. You should be aspiring to actually increase your knowledge throughout the academic year so that you can learn and you can achieve best results if you can. If you are a teacher, you should not just stand in front of the class and deliver a lesson. You should try your very best to have a positive impact on your students and so on and so forth. Whatever field you are in, try your best to become excellent, and that is fine. But you should also pay attention to the spiritual aspect as well. And that is what we are discussing this morning. A very, very important topic. Mediocrity in spirituality. Today we live in a world where we are quite comfortable to achieve and to maintain a low grade of spirituality. We make no effort to upgrade ourselves. And what is even worse is that if we see someone else trying to uphold and maintain a high level of spirituality, we immediately brand them as extremists or fanatics. The first thing we should understand is what is mediocrity. Mediocrity refers to a state of being average or ordinary, lacking exceptional qualities or achievements. It is characterized by a lack of ambition, effort, or willingness to go beyond the status quo. And that mentality, unfortunately, has crept into the spiritual aspect of our lives. It is very important to understand what causes spiritual mediocrity. One of the primary causes of spiritual mediocrity is complacency. Many individuals settle for superficial engagements with their spiritual practices, and they're contented with a routine that offers minimal challenge or growth. They may attend religious services without truly reflecting on the teachings being offered. They may even offer prayer, but only as a routine with no solid core, making it nothing more than an empty shell, hollow from the inside. And this complacency prevents them from delving deeper into the transformative potential of greater spiritual levels. The second factor that contributes to spiritual mediocrity is the desire for instant gratification or quick fixes, so to say. In today's fast-paced society, we often seek immediate results. and effortless solutions. If I make a prayer, I expect that that prayer should be answered immediately. If it is not answered immediately, I become despondent and I lose hope. I'm not interested in praying if I do not see an immediate response to my prayer. This mindset can lead you to prioritize superficial experiences, or can lead you to seek out shortcuts in your spirituality instead of being patient and dedicated, which of course is required for authentic spiritual growth. By doing so, you miss out on the opportunity to cultivate patience, perseverance, and the gradual development of wisdom and insight. Thirdly, spiritual mediocrity can arise from a lack of dedication and devotion in your spiritual duties. The mentality is that I will attend to my spiritual duties only if it is convenient. If it is not convenient to me, then that becomes secondary. And even if I do perform them, I just quickly go through the motions so that I can just get it over and done with, almost as though someone has placed a burden upon us. So the prevalence of spiritual mediocrity is not only detrimental to individual seekers, but it also impacts the collective community as well. So it is very important that we train ourselves to aspire to achieve high levels of spirituality, not only the materialistic aspect. And how can that be done? Number one, cultivate thirst for knowledge. By cultivating your thirst for knowledge, you can move past the level of mediocrity. Number two, embrace discomforts and challenges. Growth often occurs outside of your comfort zone. So seek out experiences that foster introspection, self-reflection, and the exploration of profound questions that will take you forward towards your spiritual goals. Number three, foster a daily spiritual practice. Dedicate time each day to connect with the Almighty, whether through prayer, whether through charity, or whatever other means that a person can use to connect with the Almighty. Be consistent in your offerings, and remember that commitment is the key. Number four, seek guidance and community. Engage in meaningful conversations with fellow seekers. Join spiritual communities, people that will uplift you spiritually. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals is very important and can provide support, inspiration, and accountability on your spiritual journey. In conclusion, mediocrity in spirituality, or spiritual mediocrity, hampers your ability to tap into the profound depths of the human spirit, and it hampers your ability to connect with the Almighty. By recognizing and challenging mediocrity in spirituality, we can embark on a transformative journey that leads towards personal growth, personal enlightenment, and a deeper connection within ourselves, within others. And when we connect ourselves with the Almighty, we are then transported to higher grounds. So as we head into the long weekend, as we head into the Republic Day weekend, let us strive not just for excellence in material pursuits, not just excellence in physical pursuits, but let us strive for excellence in our spiritual pursuits, embracing the challenges, and above all, fulfilling our highest potential. May Allah bless us as a nation, and may continue to open the doorways for us, and may continue to guide our footsteps towards all that is good in this life, as well as in the life of the hereafter.
ولن ترى عينك في الدنيا مثل سماء وتجري من تحتها أنهار عدن ترى وعطرها مسك يريح هواها سلام فلن يأتي حلمك قربا بما قد رأى مع الحبيب أن أراه في أبوابها وأمتي أن أراها في دار السلام فيا إله I pray for Jannah, 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 Jannah I pray for Jannah, 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 Jannah I raise my hands in the air I'll make a prayer I'll make a prayer I pray for Jannah, 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 Jannah. Just to see him standing with the Salihin welcoming them. And then emotions tell me to come forward and drink from his hands. Oh. But I'll be motionless just staring at this most beautiful man who saved me from hellfire pleading to Allah, Ya Ummati, Ya Ummati. So blessed slave, enter Jannah for eternity. Look what Allah's mercy and blessings have brought. This is what you strive for, what you sent for. I wanna go Jannah when no eyes never seen, no ears never heard, no mind can imagine. Paradise, no more tests, no more tears, no more trials. Paradise, just to hold my mother in my arms. Paradise, where I'll gaze into my children's eyes. Paradise, gardens beneath where rivers will flow. Paradise, where nothing will hurt anymore. Won't hurt anymore.
A very relevant song indeed. We strive for paradise, and only through our spiritual excellence can we gain entry into paradise. May Allah grant us the ability, the understanding to always strive for power excellence with regards to our spiritual pursuits. As we're coming to the end of the program for this morning, I want to take the opportunity to say a very special thank you going out to the sponsors. The program this morning has been brought to you through the kind courtesies of the Price Club Supermarket, located at Ramsaran Street out there in Shigonas. Contact number 671-7777. Trinilix Solutions Limited, located at Waterloo Road out there in Aruka. And of course, you can check them out for all of your IT sales, solutions and services. Contact number 788-4186. Point Fortune Hardware Limited Wholesale Division, located at Frederick Settlement in Currently. Contact number 662-1233-678-0857. Adams Project Management and Construction Limited, located at number 66 Omera Industrial Estate out there in Arima. Contact number 645-8326-663-9144. The Original Barbecue Hut Limited, located at number 85 to 89 Sipera Road, Victoria Village out there in San Fernando. Contact number 657-9429. And Absolute Investments Limited of Monroe Road in Canupia. Autonation Performance Trinidad Limited, for all of your genuine Honda replacement parts, located out there at number 114 to number 116 El Sikora Road out there in San Juan. Contact number 674-1073. I want to take the opportunity as well to say a very special salam and greetings of peace going out to Sister Rashida from out there in Komoto. Assalamu alaikum, Jummah Mubarak going out to Jacina Qadurbak from out there in Holland, our brother Nigel from out there in Birmingham in the UK. Pleasant good morning as well going out to Olivia Keisha Charles from out there in New York City. Pleasant good morning as well going out to Felicia Roland from out there in Hartlepool in the United Kingdom. And a very special salam and greetings of peace going out to you, our listeners and viewers who joined us on the program this morning. And to all those who message locally and internationally, may the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. Of course, it was an absolute honor to be in
It's 5:55 a.m.
So by all means, catch me next week Friday from 5 a.m. as we bring to you another episode of Soul Inspirations, your program for inspiration, information, education, and entertainment. I'm your host and brother in humanity, Imam Safraz Ghani, signing out for this morning. Until next week, please do have an extremely blessed day. Stay safe and stay in the mercy of Almighty Allah. Much love, and may the peace, blessings, and mercies of Almighty Allah be with you. Up next is News at 6, followed by Prabhat. By all means, do keep it locked on to 103.1 FM for more inspirational and motivational programming throughout the course of today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم.
It's 5:56 a.m.
صل وسلم دائما ابدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. शहर का वक्त था मासूम गलियां मुस्कुराती थी, हवाएं खैर मकदम के तराने गुनगुनाती थी. अभी जिब्रील भी उतरे न थे काबे के मिंबर से कि इतने में सदा आई ये अब्दुल्लाह के घर से. मुबारक हो शहे हर दो जहां तशरीफ ले आए, मुबारक हो मोहम्मद मुस्तफा तशरीफ ले आए. मौलाया सल्ली वसल्लिम दाइमन अबदन अला हबीबिका खैरिल खल्क़ि कुल्लिहिम. ना कोई आप जैसा था, ना कोई आप जैसा है, कोई यूसुफ से पूछे मुस्तफा का हुस्न कैसा है. ज़मीनो आसमां में कोई भी मिसाल ना मिली. मौलाया सल्ली वसल्लिम दाइमन अबदन अला हबीबिका खैरिल खल्क़ि कुल्लिहिम. दलीले जिंदगी वो है, कामाले बंदगी वो है, कोई भी दौर हो उसमें मिराजे आदमी वो है. वही तो दीन दुनिया है जो बातें आपने कही. मौलाया सल्ली वसल्लिम दाइमन अबदन अला हबीबिका खैरिल खल्क़ि कुल्लिहिम. कोई भी बात हो